Wait, botch or botched?
Botched.
Botched.
Yeah, because we're botched. We're scuffed. We're broken.
Alright, done.
Hello and welcome to the first episode of Botched. I am Toxic and I am here with my co-host, Liana. Hi.
Hi, I'm botched.
We're all botched. This is going to be a very botched podcast, especially because I have COVID. But I wanted to get this episode out before the Royal Rumble because I just thought it would be really fun. It's a really fun time to start a podcast, and yeah, thought it'd be
And
pretty cool.
Jinder Mahal is winning the Royal Rumble. Thank you.
How do you think Tony Khan would feel about that?
No one cares about Tony Khan because he's a piece of shit.
He's been quiet for a couple of weeks. You think MJF might show up tomorrow? Anyway,
Oh my god. No, I doubt it.
so there's one thing that I don't want this podcast to turn into, and that's where we sit here for 4 hours every week and go through every show because everyone else already does that, and no one cares about my opinions on that anyway. But speaking of reviewing shows, Liana, what shows do you watch every week? What are the wrestling?
I watch Raw and SmackDown and occasionally NXT.
What a normie.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't watch anything else but WWE. I'm a loser like that. WWE loyalist. So
Of course, you simp.
what about you?
I watch Raw, SmackDown, occasionally NXT, maybe like once every couple months.
Mhm.
And then I watch Dynamite, and that's it. I dropped Collision a couple months ago because I didn't care that much. But I mean,
CM Punk's not there.
I am
So you
that's part
watch
of it.
exactly the same as me, except you added dynamite,
Diamond died.
dynamite.
No, because I've added a show recently,
What?
TNA.
Oh yeah, apparently they're good now.
I wanted to know what Nick Nimitz is doing. You know who that is? He knows your name.
Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah, it was pretty interesting actually. It wasn't bad. I don't know if I'm gonna stick with it or not. I enjoyed the episode I watched. It was after their pay-per-view, but yeah, I haven't watched this week's yet.
I'm sorry, I hate Jordianne Grace or whatever her name is. She's a roided out freak. I don't have
Okay.
time for her. Puts me right off.
All right, way to start controversies in the first episode.
Well, I'm just
Uh,
saying, she's like, listen to her voice. It's like so roided out.
she
HDR
does have.
voice. That's what they call it, HDR voice, when you're like roided out?
I'm the wrong person to ask that, but she does have a very distinct voice.
Yes. And it's changed over the years, and you can't tell me it's not from all the roids. No one can tell me otherwise.
Speaking of wrestlers, which are your favorite current wrestlers?
Jinder Mahal, obviously.
Okay. Oh my God.
No, I don't really have favorites. I like Randy Orton, I guess. He's always been one of my favorites. In the women's locker room, Rhea
Go
Ripley, I
ahead.
guess.
Go. I know who you want to say. She's recent enough. You can say it.
Trish Stratus.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Ugh, boring.
He's
But
queen.
anyway,
And you?
well, I think anyone who knows me knows my favorite wrestlers are
Jinder
CM
Mahal.
Punk. No, well, I didn't. You know what? Here's a hot take to start off that's gonna make anyone who wants to give us a chance, they're just gonna walk out. I like this title run.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay.
You remember when
I
the
gotta
Great
go.
Khali?
Sorry, bye.
The fuck out of COVID. You remember when the Great Khali came out and like choked out Randy Orton or whatever?
Yeah, it was so
That was
awkward.
great.
In that Punjabi
Punjabi prison.
prison match, that was so funny.
Yeah, that was
And
great.
Great Khali held up the title instead of Jinder. It was so good.
That's who the real champion should be. Hall of Famer, by
Yeah,
the way. I did drop wrestling in 2018, though. There's still like a lot that went on that year that I don't know about. You
I
know what
can't
brought me
even
back,
remember
though?
that far back.
You know what brought me back?
What?
AEW. Ooh.
Really?
Yeah. Because I watched, it's not the greatest pay-per-view, but I was like looking for something and I just randomly went on um Actually, I'm not going to say that part, but I was watching Double or Nothing in 2019, their first pay-per-view, and the main event, I think it was the main event, the Cody Rhodes and Dustin Rhodes match. I thought it was a really good match. I was invested.
I thought the main event was Chris Jericho because didn't Moxley come out and beat up Jericho?
All right, well, maybe I watched that and pretended it was my main event.
It was a good match, I guess. I did watch that. I've got another hot take for you. Dean Ambrose is better than John Moxley.
He'd probably hate you for saying that, but I like Dean Ambrose. He
I
was
like Dean Ambrose.
he was one of my favorites at the time, except for whenever he came out in that gas mask.
Yeah,
Um,
I used to have the biggest crush on him. And then I found out he was dating Renee Young, and I was like, what the fuck?
Renee Paquette, thank you,
Oh, whatever.
and her Oral
Renee
Sessions
Paquette
podcast.
group.
Okay, would you say Trish Stratus is your favorite wrestler of all time?
Easily, hands down.
Okay, I think mine. I don't know. CM Punk's up there. I'm gonna do my top five, and you can do your top five, and then we'll move on.
Okay.
I don't. This isn't like a set in stone list. It's just like five off the top of my head. CM Punk, also not in order, but CM Punk is first. CM Punk, MJF, Stone Cold, Roddy Piper, and ooh, see the child in me from like 15 years ago wants to say John Cena, but but
You're
I don't know, Dusty
embarrassed.
Rhodes. Yeah, I kinda. Everybody made it uncool to like John Cena, so I can't do that anymore. But Dusty Rhodes is up there too, so there's six, I guess.
Dusty Rhodes.
I like
Like
Dusty Rhodes.
like that old man Dusty Rhodes.
Man, the American
You weren't
Dream.
even around to watch him.
Yeah, but I played SmackDown vs. Raw 2010 and he was in story mode, and then I went back and watched some things. And I was
Okay.
very intrigued.
Well,
Um,
I don't know. I thought he was overrated.
I mean, I don't know. Comments, the 10 of you watching this, let us know. What do you
I
think?
thought he was just a fat gay guy in tights.
Okay, maybe, never mind. He has two kids. He's not gay.
Well, he seemed gay with polka dots and.
All right, you leave my American Dream hero alone.
All right, so
Um,
my top five are Trish Stratus, Lita, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Undertaker, and Kane. So easy.
how about
Oh, and
Undertaker?
Randy Orton's up there too.
You know what pisses me off? And I've said this
What?
in like people's comments and stuff. I hate like Kane is like an actual wrestling legend, and I hate that everyone just looks at his politics and just ignores him as a wrestler. That sucks.
Well, his politics does put me off liking him.
I mean, yeah, but at the same time, him wrestling 25 years ago doesn't really affect, or his politics doesn't affect how I view him whenever I watch his wrestling from 25 years ago.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Just didn't know he was such a libertarian.
I still want a Team Hell No shirt. Next up on our list. By the way, I have a lot of pretty fun ideas to do in future episodes.
Oh yeah.
We are rapidly approaching the Royal Rumble, the
It's
best pay-per-view of
tomorrow.
the year. It is. Last year, I fell asleep during the main event.
Did you?
Um, yeah, I woke up at like 5 minutes before it ended, and I was like, "Oh wow, who saw that coming?" Cody Rhodes.
Oh,
I was happy though.
true.
Would you believe me? Actually, let me ask you this: how many matches do you think are on the Royal Rumble card?
Um, like including the two rumbles,
Yes.
probably six, four normal
No.
matches and the two rumbles. What
Nope.
do you mean no?
There's four total matches.
Oh, so the two rumbles and two singles matches or whatever. Oh, the fatal
Yeah.
four
So
way.
there's the Fatal Four Way, the two Rumbles, and then the Logan Paul match. Jesus Christ, my voice is killing me. But um, I guess
That's
we can start.
interesting.
It's a very small number, isn't it?
Yeah. Do you think they'll add something in randomly? You know how sometimes they'll just have a random match on the show because they have to fill out time?
Didn't Hardy or someone like come out and perform in the middle of the show? I don't remember what show that was on, but he did at some point.
I do
Um,
remember that. I just can't remember which event. Like
yeah, maybe.
SummerSlam or something.
Yeah, it'd be cool if someone like that came. Not like that because that wasn't the greatest, but if someone, I like when they do stuff like that. Um,
That's lame that they're only having two single or two normal matches.
yeah. I guess they're trying to stay under 3 hours or 3.5. I don't know.
I thought Royal Rumble used to go for longer.
It
Maybe not.
did. It
Oh,
did. Because there used to be, I'd say 6 or 7 matches total, including
yeah.
just the men's rumble. But this year, I guess they're only doing four. Uh, I'd say they're trying to stick to around the 3 hour mark because each rumble is going to be an hour and like a little extra. Plus, you throw the two other matches in there, and it's like 25, 30 minutes apiece.
Who, like, other than Bailey, do you think is going to win the women's rumble? I think that Bailey's the only one they've really set up.
So yeah, we can start with that because that's probably I think that's what they're going to start with. Bailey would be the coolest, right? But
Mm.
here's my take. I think Bailey could get to Io Sky, like storyline wise, without the Rumble. I want
Oh.
her to win, and I think she's gonna win. But I could also see Becky Lynch winning and then going after Rhea for WrestleMania.
Oh no, I don't want Becky Lynch to win.
Uh,
No.
Dave had an interesting take, dead on Dave, because I was in his chat earlier. He said,
Mm.
"What if Nia Jax won?"
I wouldn't hate that.
Yeah. Um, I think I want Bailey to win the most. Uh, but I think it would be cool. I'm not really against Becky Lynch winning because I think Becky Lynch versus Rhea Ripley would be decent, especially if Rhea Ripley won. Um,
Do you think there will be any surprise returns?
AJ Lee, it's finally time. She's coming
Do you
back.
think? I don't think she will.
Number 30.
That'd
That's
be
my
cool.
guess. But she's gonna have like stupid new music or something though.
Well, I hope Victoria comes back and I hope they finally put Victoria in the Hall of Fame. Oh my God, it's been too long.
Um, Trish Stratus will probably come back. You know what?
What?
Jade Cargill will probably show up. I
Oh,
wonder if
do you
she'll
think she's
win.
ready?
I mean, when she saw, everyone thought she would like show up at the Royal Rumble whenever she left AEW, right?
Yeah. No, that
I
would
don't
be good.
know.
That's a good way to debut her.
What if she wins?
That would be hilarious.
Who's the like? Who's the one who came out like started screaming in the Royal Rumble like 2 or 3 years ago? She was before my
Ivory.
time. Yeah, I hope she comes
That
back.
was
She was funny.
hilarious.
Yeah.
I love
Um,
that.
I was about to say Vicky Guerrero, but I don't think they can pull that one off because
I hate Vicky Guerrero. She's a horrible person.
I don't know the lore.
She's awful to her daughter.
I hope.
Apparently, her husband sexually assaulted her daughter, and
Oh,
Vicky took her husband's side or something. I don't know. I don't know the full story, but she sounds like a horrible mum.
yeah. So I think my final pick is I want it to be Bailey, but I'm worried. I'm gonna
Yeah,
say Bailey.
I'm really like buying into this, feeling sorry for Bailey being bullied by the rest of the what's her
Damage
group called?
control.
Damage Control, yeah. And Dakota Kai is like gaslighting her every time she like comforts her and stuff. It's just like it's so easy to buy into.
Yeah, it's a good story. And that's what
Mhm.
I've really liked they've done this year. Like last year and the year before, I've just been like, okay, whatever. Like kind of predictable winners, kind of predictable rumble, nothing too crazy. Um, but yeah, so who's your final winner?
Yeah, I think Bailey.
And then do you have like a guess for surprise entrant? It's like your number one pick
Um, I think I think oh, well, Kelly's in a lot of them, so I'm gonna say Kelly.
crew.
I'm
Um,
hoping Victoria.
where's what's her face? That was in TNA that showed up a couple years ago. That was
Mickey?
cool.
Mickey
Yeah,
James?
where's she?
Well, I'm guessing she will be a surprise entrant just because her husband's the SmackDown general manager now, Nick Aldis.
Oh, their thing? Okay. I
Yeah,
didn't
they're
know that.
married.
Nice.
You
That'd be cool.
didn't
That
know
was
that?
honestly, I'm surprised like that was a big deal for a couple of days, but I'm surprised people don't like look back at that and like because that was huge.
What, that she
Her
came
get
out with the
like
TNA title?
yeah,
Yeah, it was pretty
like,
cool.
that's insane. Like imagine if
I
MJF
liked
showed
it.
up tomorrow. That's why Tony Khan's been so quiet. He's gonna show up
Mickey James is
tomorrow.
another one of my favorites too. Definitely.
Who's cool? All right. Next up, I'm just trying to predict the card here. I think they're gonna do the U.S. title match, Logan Paul and Kevin Owens. Logan Paul
First,
is apparently, yeah, Logan Paul is apparently, he signed a new deal today. He's full time, which is interesting.
so that means he'll be at the show every week.
Yeah, probably almost every week.
Wow, good for him. Does that mean he's retaining or what?
Honestly, I'm gonna say yes. I wish he wouldn't, because I think Kevin Owens would be a cool champion for a little bit.
Mm,
But
yeah, I don't see Kevin Owens winning.
no, that sucks. But I do have an idea to throw at you at the later in the podcast.
Hmm.
I'm gonna say Logan. I'm not too attached to this match.
Yeah.
It's had an interesting build. I thought their promo on SmackDown, I think it was last week, went on for like ages. It was like 20 minutes.
Yep. Yep. It was funny though. Kevin Owens
Yeah, it
always
was
makes
good.
me laugh.
Yeah, I think it's interesting that they're trying to do like a lawsuit storyline with Logan Paul. I don't think that's too smart.
That's hilarious. I
Yeah.
love it.
All right. Don't need to spend too much time on that. The Fatal Four Way. Randy Orton, LA Knight, AJ Styles, Roman
Roman
Reigns.
retains.
Yeah,
What
it's pretty
else?
simple. But,
Mm,
but there's a stat I want to tell you.
yes.
Since WrestleMania 39, do you know how many times Roman has defended his title on television? Counting pay-per-views.
Um, 4.
This will be his third.
Oh wow. That's crazy.
Yep.
Wait, since WrestleMania what?
39.
Oh, I thought you said 34 and I was like, what the fuck?
Mm. Yeah. Yeah, he's
Okay.
been champion for 5 years. That's insane. Who's getting pinned though? AJ?
LA Knight.
Again?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Do you
Uh,
think LA Knight's gonna go in the Rumble as well?
yeah, just for the pop. Even if it's not for long, I think he'll go in there for the pop.
True. Hmm. I
Um,
felt bad for LA Knight. He had such like momentum and now with like Cody and Punk and Randy Orton back, like he's kind of been just shoved into the mid card essentially. Well,
okay,
after
well,
this
he's fighting for the
movie,
world champ. Yeah. I don't know. Hmm. I'm gonna say
I don't.
AJ gets pinned.
You think?
Nah, they don't really care about AJ anymore. I wish they did, but they don't ever use him in anything
I don't
outside
get
of this.
AJ's character. Like, is he a heel? Is he a face? What's his deal? Why is he so angry? Get over it.
I think he is, what's the word whenever you're like in between the,
Lena.
yeah, I think he's that.
Sure.
I know Randy's not getting pinned because everybody was like, yeah, we got to do this one-on-one later at some point. So maybe SummerSlam or the
Mm.
Berlin pay-per-view or who knows.
Do you think
Um,
Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows are like the worst rehire of WWE? Like, what have they done?
yes, probably they're
What
up
have
there.
they done? They're
They
just
haven't done
jobbers.
anything. I thought it was cool when they came back, but I thought they would use them better. Maybe CM
Nope.
Punk will bring back the straight edge society and they can be useful.
That would be pretty funny.
That'd be cool. I just like, did you see they brought back his best in the world shirt?
Yes, I want one.
Thinking about it. I'm not going to do it because I still need to get the Hell Froze Over shirt.
I'm
But
surprised you didn't already have one.
I got, I was going to cancel. I didn't know they had the return, like Survivor Series return hoodie before I bought
Mm.
the shirt. So now I have a shirt and a hoodie because I didn't know how to cancel the order. So I kind of have both of those now.
Oh well,
I do really like the hoodie though. Pretty nice.
I love it.
Um, I also got a really cool Randy Savage shirt. Came in one of my boxes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. All right. So now we are into the main event, the fun stuff.
Mm-hmm. Let's do this.
Who's winning?
Jinder Mahal.
Oh my god.
No, seriously. Um, I think it has to be CM Punk.
Better be CM Punk. I've waited 10 years for this. If CM
Would you
Punk doesn't
be
win, I'm gonna be so upset.
would you be mad if it was Cody Rhodes?
Yes, because I think no, yeah, actually, yes, I'd be really mad because everyone's been talking about how The Rock's fighting Roman at WrestleMania, and I don't want it to be a triple threat. If they're gonna do Rock and Roman, it has to be a one-on-one,
Yeah.
and I think Cody should get his rematch. I think September Roman breaks the Hulk Hogan record, so I guess around then.
Mm. Yeah, no, I don't want to see Cody again.
They really have done like a really good job because there was like 5 minutes where I thought Drew McIntyre could win, but I don't see that happening.
Oh no, oh, poor Drew. You know, he won a match on Raw against Damian Priest, and that was like the most recent win he's had in like ages.
Yeah, I think I saw a stat about a month ago that like his last 11 title matches he's lost, which is
Yeah,
insane.
that sucks.
Okay, so CM Punk is who we both think is winning. Who is your like wild card winner?
Um,
Austin Theory. No, just kidding.
no. Uh,
Please don't say
I would
Gunther.
have said, I would have said no. I was gonna say Brock Lesnar, but even if he was coming back, I doubt they would have let him win again.
Yeah, no, it's not
Um,
happening.
yeah, good. I think it's either CM Punk or Cody Rhodes. I don't really think of a wild card. Finn Balor, I guess. That would be ridiculous.
That'd be interesting, but I don't think they would do that just because of unless they want to do like a whole Judgment Day angle where he wins and then Seth gets cashed in on. Well, I guess he's injured, so I don't know when that would be. But then there would be
Yeah.
like a Judgment Day match, but we'll
Do
get
you
to
think
that at
it's
some point.
ridiculous that Seth didn't relinquish the title?
Yes, I do.
So do I.
But that also makes me think that CM Punk, I don't know what's going on anymore. They've really like done a good job. Because with the
Mm.
Gunther thing on Raw,
Mm.
that threw me off. And then I saw the
Oh,
article and it was like
I
Gunther might
forgot
win,
about
and then
Gunther. Sorry,
he
I
better
got
not.
my wild card to win.
He better not win. I'm gonna be so pissed if he. I'll be more mad if he wins than The Rock.
Why?
I don't like.
You don't like him?
I like his matches. I just think his promos are like the way he talks is kind of.
What, because he's
I don't buy
Austrian
it.
and racist?
No. He just like expands everything he says.
I
Don't
think
paint me as
that's
a
the
racist in the
character.
first episode.
I love him.
I like his title reign and I like his matches, but
Look at his body transformation. He used to be a pudgy, like, tall guy.
yeah.
Now he's just a tall guy.
Okay. Who is your surprise entrance? Wait, did I
Um,
say who I would think is gonna win my wild card? I don't
no, I
remember.
don't think he did.
All right, Hulk Hogan. Did you see the video?
Yes. Yeah,
if he
right.
if he comes out, it's his 40th anniversary of his title reign. I think he might actually come out at number 30.
You know, I had a dream the other night that I was in the WWE and Hulk Hogan was there and Triple H was like doing a speech saying we have to just be professional and accept that Hulk Hogan's here. And I went up to Hulk Hogan and I was like, I want to wrestle you. Fuck you, Hulk Hogan. And it was really weird.
One of the only like legit wrestling dreams that I've had off the top of my head. I'm sure I've had more. I remember I had a match with Brock Lesnar.
Oh, really?
I was terrified. It
That would have been
was my
awesome.
first match.
And did you get squashed?
Yes. I
Mm,
think I got
no.
F5 and then I was like scared, so I woke up.
All right, Toxic. So who's your Rumble winner and wild card?
CM Punk's the winner. If he wins, my COVID will magically go away and I'll be very happy. Um, if he doesn't, wild card. Please don't be Gunther. I feel like The Rock is kind of a wild card. Like he's obviously going to be in the Rumble because he came back and he disappeared.
Yeah, what
You
was
know,
up with that? He said he was gonna sit at the head of the table, so then what? So then
he
what?
shows up in the Rumble and he's going to be like the final three or something. The final three is going to be like, or final four is going to be like CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, Gunther, and The Rock. Could you imagine that? Like they do like all the camera shots and the crowd just like screaming.
Yeah. I would be
That's
excited
going to be a
if The
cool
Rock
moment.
came back,
He
but not if
will.
he won.
What about Stone Cold? He's not going to win, but what if he's like he comes back for entrant.
They were they were talking about having a CM Punk Stone Cold match after CM Punk returned.
Oh
But I
yeah.
think CM Punk's like I mean, Stone Cold's too old. I mean, his
You had like
match
the
with
Kevin
Kevin
Owens match?
Owens was fine, but meh.
That was great. You had like the Kevin Owens show, and then it went into the. I was so hyped for that.
Yeah, that was pretty good. I don't know. I just think I don't know. It with CM Punk, I think it would be a little bit different. I think it'd have to be more technical, and I don't think Austin's up for that.
Yeah. I do. I legit do think Hulk Hogan will be my like wild entrant because I think he's gonna show up. Uh, MJF's my wild win. No, okay, I'm done. Um, I really don't know.
Jeff Jarrett.
Oh God.
Slap.
Dolph Ziggler. If Mickey James can do it, Dolph Ziggler can do it.
That would be so cool.
Uh,
Who's the TNA champion?
I forgot.
Okay. Oh, I know who the NWA champion is.
Ric Flair.
Iris.
Oh, he didn't he retire?
Oh, I don't know. Did he?
I think he retired like 2 years ago.
Could you imagine if Ryback came back
Oh my God,
and
Ryback comes back and then
featured
has like a
CM
shoot
Punk?
match with CM
Yeah,
Punk. Vince McMahon walks out.
that would be hilarious. Yeah, Vince McMahon walks out and tears both his quads again.
Ugh. All right. Surprise winner. I'm just gonna throw something out there. You know what? Drew McIntyre. There you go. I don't think it'll happen.
Dominic Mysterio. Tom and Nick. Sorry, Tom and Nick
Tom and Nick.
Mysterio.
Oh, R-Truth is a surprise winner. Could you imagine?
R-Truth is so funny.
I
Oh
don't know
my
what like
god.
how they've done it, but his return has been like the funniest shit every week.
It is. He's so good.
Yeah, I think his merch is like really, really selling too now.
Yep. Definite future Hall of Famer right there. He should be in the Hall of Fame now. He's
Yeah, he's been
52.
around for like 25 years.
Mm.
Did you see they almost had his leg amputated?
Yay, got it infected or something?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
crazy. Could you
yeah, that's insane.
imagine? He'd still
Um
be hilarious though. Unlike Matt Pitt.
lol.
And
I do want to say that I don't want to go too much into it because it's not like it's already been talked to death, whatever. Do you think I'm sure someone's going to ask about Vince in the press conference after the Royal Rumble because they've already like
oh, 100%.
posted. But do you
Yeah.
think they're going to get a legit answer? Or do you think they're just going to be like, we can't speak on that legal, blah blah blah? Like,
I think they'll say that because it is going to trial or whatever. So I think they'll just say that.
yeah. What a
Yeah.
crazy week in wrestling. Like I said this also to Dead on Dave earlier. I was like, Raw announced that it was going to Netflix. I have a love hate thing with that because I like just got all my stuff situated on Peacock, and now I have to move
Oh,
again next year. Um, but at least it's 10 years now, so maybe it'll stay in one place.
true.
Um, is it going to Netflix for you too?
Well, it doesn't change here. I'll still be on binge, but I'm moving to Canada in March, so I
So
will
it will
have to
be.
get Netflix.
True.
Yeah.
Anyway, they announced that like Monday. Then The Rock was on like the TKO board, which is kind of insane. Then
Yeah.
he oh, fuck my life. He made his daughter like NXT general manager or something. Like, okay,
Yeah.
interesting. She's like 22 years old and she's like the GM.
And everyone's shitting on her.
I think it's funny.
Mhm.
Um, then they announced the game, which I'm pissed off about, but I'll talk about that later. Um, what the Vince McMahon stuff, and then the Royal Rumbles this week. And yeah, I don't think I've been like this like hyped for a wrestling pay-per-view since probably WrestleMania 38 because I was really looking forward to that one.
Nice. Oh, um, Vince McMahon has new statement has officially resigned from TKO.
Thank God.
Good.
I wonder if we get a thank you Vince chant tomorrow too, or
Did
fuck
you
you
see
Vince.
that Chris Jericho liked a post of someone saying, I hope everyone goes as hard at Vince McMahon and TKO as they did at Chris Jericho when the allegations came out?
Vince is gonna get it 10 times worse than Chris Jericho.
Yeah, fuck
would
Chris
and
Jericho.
should. Okay, listen, all right. I don't know about his past, but this situation seems a little. I don't know like all the details, but I didn't see anything that was like he forced anything. I just remember seeing like it was an awkward moment. Like I didn't see like he for like yeah, sure, like you probably shouldn't invite someone to your room and not tell
Yeah,
them what your intentions were, but I don't think he like forced anything on her or like, you know. But either way, that's another controversial thing I'm sure we'll stumble into in a couple episodes.
yeah.
Um Last thing I want to go over is early WrestleMania card like
Oh,
prediction.
yes.
So I'm just gonna give all like my dream matches, like what would make WrestleMania 40 the perfect pay-per-view. I think, and then you can like tell me what you think as I go through a couple of them.
Okay.
CM Punk and Seth Rollins,
Yep. Winner.
because yeah, I'm thinking that like Seth Rollins is gonna pull like a John Cena and he'll like way before he should. That's also just
Oh.
speculating, which I don't know, but um, Roman and Rock, unfortunately, but I think
Yeah.
that's where that's heading. Uh, Jimmy versus Jay, Usos.
Oh,
I,
yep.
I kind of want that to happen. Uh, what was I saying? Bailey and Io.
They're not doing much with Jimmy Uso at the moment, surprisingly.
Yeah, all he's saying is no eat. Um, I don't know. Like, what is Solo gonna do? Just interfere?
Um, yeah, I don't
He's
think
gotta have a
Solo will have
match.
a match. He might have a match. Yeah, I think that he deserves a match.
Hopefully.
Mm. Trish Stratus versus Rhea Ripley. I wish. And Trish wins. I wish.
Yeah, Becky versus Rhea. They'll find a way
No.
into that. They'll find a way.
Yeah, I want to see that. I just know that Becky will fucking win and it'll piss me off.
Yeah. Now here's one that I thought of earlier today. Kevin Owens versus Gunther.
That'd be cool for
And he
the
wins.
IC championship. But Gunther's on the wrong show. They're on Gunther's on Raw, Kevin Owens is on SmackDown.
True. Uh,
What are they doing with Sami Zayn, by the way? You haven't even seen him.
That's a good question. What if he wins the Royal Rumble?
Ever since he split up with Kevin Owens, it's just been nothing from him.
Nah, he's like calming down. I don't even remember what he was doing, honestly. Like Jey Uso and all that stuff.
Hmm.
I don't know. Drew McIntyre and who? Who could it be? Sami Zayn? No, I don't know. That one's
Drew
tough.
McIntyre and Finn Balor.
Yeah, that'd be cool. When does when does Damien cash in
I think at WrestleMania.
on who? Logan Paul?
Um, I hope not. Seth Rollins.
Interesting. Make it a triple threat.
Mhm.
I don't know. Um, I'll do a couple more. Who is the Raw, like the men's tag team champions?
Finn Balor and Damian Priest.
Oh, right.
Yeah, they've got both of them.
They don't really care that much about like tag team. What's their name? The new creepy guys like Karrion Kross and them.
Oh, the Final Testament.
Yeah, I think they might have a match. That'll be something.
Yeah, they're still. I don't know. They're just. Carrying Cross just can't get over, and
I
I
like
don't think
him.
this group is doing. I like Carrying Cross and Scarlett too. I just think that it's like a Mark Miro Sable situation where she's more over than him.
Yeah. I'll do like two more because I don't. I'm just going off the top of my head. I didn't write these down.
Mm.
R-Truth versus The Miz. I think that could be
You
fun.
reckon?
Yeah, that could be fun.
Could do R-Truth versus Dominic Mysterio.
Ooh,
What do you think Dominic Mysterio is doing at the Rumble?
probably something funny. uh, you know what? Kofi Kingston's winning. I don't know what he's doing. He'll probably just enter, like, be in there for 10 minutes and then get thrown out. But he'll eliminate someone to get him booed.
True.
Maybe he'll
Hmm.
eliminate R-Truth.
What?
Maybe he'll eliminate R-Truth.
That would be hilarious. No, it'd be hilarious if our truth eliminated him.
Either way, it's gonna get a pop.
And then Finn Balor eliminates our truth.
Yeah, that could work. I don't really know what they're doing with the women's tag. They usually just throw something together last minute.
Well, if you haven't seen SmackDown, I'm going to spoil it for you. Kairi Sane and Asuka won the titles off those fucking boring retards. Um, I don't even know their names. Those two girls that dance and they're cringe.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, Katana Chance and like whatever the fuck their names are. They're just shit. I hate them. They're cringe.
yeah.
They're the
Yeah,
worst.
they'll throw something together. They'll have a few matches that just like threw together. You remember last year when they did like the Fatal 4-Way tag matches?
Oh, that was gay. I mean,
Yeah,
that was shit.
they're probably gonna do something like that again.
Yeah,
Um,
no, fuck that.
yeah, that's whenever I go like make food. But I think that's all I got. You got any more wild predictions to make?
Um, now you've got me thinking The Rock's going to return at the Rumble, and I'm all nervous.
He is. You know he is.
No, that's pretty much it for me. I think we've covered everything.
All right. That's the
That
first
is
episode
Botched,
of
bitches. Suffer, bitches. Sorry, I had to do my Ethan Ralph impression.
Thanks. I don't know how often this will be. Probably maybe every other week. I don't know. We'll figure that out as time goes. The
Figure it
wrestling's
out.
very business is booming, as
Woo!
people say. And hopefully I can get this out before the Royal Rumble. We'll see. Uh, any last words?
Um, Thank you, fuck you, bye.
There you go. And bye.